the music in your head. So, okay, so walking down the hall, how are you feeling? Are you feeling confident, scared, nervous?
So let me tell you about that. So right before you walk down the hall, there's probably about 10 people telling you to do a couple of different things. My personal experience was I blocked them all out. And you know, when you're watching the show, the doors open and they what? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there's no music. Okay, it's completely silent.
The music in your head.
The music is in my head. You're walking past the aquariums on either side of you, right? So you're walking down. It's completely quiet. You hear a couple of whispers. You know, I guess with the cameramen when you get there. Doors open because you've already done like a kind of like a practice run through. Mm-hmm. But there's nothing like walking up. There's like an X. You walk to the X, they tell you, don't look at the X. If you watch the show, sometimes people do watch because they look at it because they're nervous. They're like, don't look at the X. So you walk and you keep your head up, and then there's about 45 seconds where you're just looking at the sharks like, and then somebody says, go. Hi, my name is Bobbi Peterson. I'm gonna. You start your spiel. But what was going through my mind? Honestly, I was ready. I was ready. Like I had rehearsed this pitch while I did everything in my life for like a week. So when I'm working out, I'm saying the pitch. When I'm doing yoga, it's in my head. I rehearsed that pitch so well that I was like, I want to make sure I know this so well that at least they can't take this from me, because you never know what's going to happen in the tank. So it's like, I want to make sure I have this down packed. So if anything they say about me, they can't say my pitch wasn't on point. You know what I mean? I was like, let me just walk out of the tank with that. Regardless if I mess up the questions, if, you know, they say they don't like my product, because they don't like my presentation, the way it looks, I can handle that. But they're not going to say they don't like this pitch. They're not going to say that.
It's not something that I feel I've seen much in the tank of the entrepreneurs celebrating the fact that they nailed their pitch.
I just needed that. Like regardless, because you're super nervous. Like you're super nervous, and this is your moment. This is your moment. So at least give yourself that. That's one thing that I would absolutely tell anyone going into the tank. Make sure your pitch is on point. That way, even if you mess up the questions, you mess up something after, at least hold on to that. Like, let that be the memory that you leave the tank with, you know?